I keep forgetting to start vlogging when I start a new project, but I am starting to sew another skirt, and I'm just cutting my fabric right now. Stop looking at me when I'm vlogging. I'm actually pretty unconventional in the way I cut out my fabric, but like I did before with the last skirt that I did, it's using the pattern of basically a skirt that you already own that fits really well, and you just trace it, giving yourself sufficient seam allowance, and tracing it and just cutting it out of new fabric. And it might not be conventional or what most people do, but it works for me. Time to start cutting. As you can see, I have both of my skirt pieces laid out. Now I'm going to fold one of them in half and cut it down the middle lengthwise and put in my zipper.
You need to come look at this.
I'm in the middle of something right now, but I will when I'm done. Okay, so Corey, he had to put a different screen on his phone because he broke his.
Work.
Yeah, he broke his when we were down in Vancouver for my residency stuff. And so now when he's trying to text people, it like goes all over the place and does whatever it wants, and he was trying to text his boss back, and he like almost called him like a pet name like for me. What do you think about that, babe?
I think it's scary.
I've got my back half of the skirt all pinned, and we're ready to sew. So basically what I've done is first I sewed, well, I pinned this together and I marked where my zipper was going to end right here, and then I sewed just like my biggest stitch that I have, and I sewed that all the way down to here where the zipper ends, and then all the way down to the other side, or the other end of the skirt, I sewed just a regular stitch. And I found this tutorial online of how to do a really easy zipper, and this is what seems to be easiest for me to accomplish, is you basically take painter's tape, and again, probably not like the most conventional way of doing a zipper, but I don't have a zipper foot or anything, so this is how I did it. You tape your zipper on, and then you actually top stitch it from the other side. Down this side all the way down, and then up the other side. And then I'm going to take the tape off, and I'll end up ripping out this middle seam. You can see that there? This middle seam there, and that's where my zipper will go up and down. So where I had made that really wide stitch, I'm going to be ripping those out, and it'll be held together by the other stitches that I did on the outside. So as you can see, I've removed the tape and have that very not so nice lines down the side of the zipper holding it in place. I'm a very sloppy sewer, if I do say so myself. And then here's the front, or the back, whatever you prefer. And this zipper just zips down this way. I can't do it right now because I'm holding my phone. but you kind of get the idea. Like I said, it's a sort of a sloppy job because I'm still learning at this, but it'll work, and these are things that very few people are going to notice if you're wearing the piece. Taking a break from sewing, figured I'd show you guys potato soup that I'm making. Looks pretty good. It almost looks like cheesy potato soup. I added turmeric for the color because I find that sometimes, since going vegan, you know, if you can trick your eye into thinking that you're eating cheese, sometimes we eat with our eyes, it seems like. So if it looks like cheese, you can kind of feel like you're indulging even though you're not. Anyways, this stuff's pretty good. It's made with vegetarian chicken style seasoning. I might have to put some margarine in there just to give it that really home-cooked, really comfort food feel to it. Got my skirt all pinned, and it's ready to sew. It's Sabbath morning and we are like snowed in. Corey's gonna go sweep out the car, sweep off the car, shovel it out so that we can get out and go to church. Oh.
There's a lot of snow out here. Inches.
10 inches?
10 inches of snow. Yeah, there's a lot of snow. Like, we're gonna have to boot it to get out of our driveway without plowing it.
I suppose there's a few people that won't be at church today.
Well, yeah. I mean, we could just walk. He's packing a path for us here.
Oh, nice. Craig's packing down a path so we can get out. That's very nice of him. Sporting my awesome grandma socks. Super cold out there. Keep the limbs covered. Ready to go. What are you forgetting?
What? We don't have time.
Put your jacket on.
Oh my goodness.
Well, our car is stuck. There's so much snow. They haven't even plowed the main road. So Corey got picked up by our neighbors because he's in his dress shoes, but I'm in boots, so I'm just going to walk to church. Like, this is literally what's going on. Like, yeah.